Good morning, everybody. How are you? Alhamdulillah, I am fine. I am Nazmullah, assistant teacher of Tropical Islam International School and College. So, my dear student, class standard 8, subject science, and you know that there are 14 chapters in our science book. Our today's topic, chapter 8, chemical reaction. So, before to the chemical reaction, we know that the different kinds of things. Number one, this is the symbol. So, what do you mean by symbol? The short expression of an element is called symbol. So, for example, hydrogen. So, hydrogen, short expression of hydrogen is. So, oxygen O and calcium Ca. This is the short expression of hydrogen, the oxygen short expression O, and the calcium short expression Ca. So, it is the symbol. Everybody understand? Okay, thank you. What is the formula? So, the short expression of an element of compound is called formula. The short expression of compound of an element is called formula. So, the formula of hydrogen, this is the H2. The formula of oxygen, this is the O2. The formula of hydrochloric acid is HCl. Clear? Everybody understand? Any problem? Okay, thank you. Number 3, this is the valency. The last electron of an element is called this valency. Every element has different kinds of valency. We know that almost 118 elements discovered in the world. So every element has a valency. So the valency of oxygen is 2. The valency of hydrogen is 1. The valency depends on his electronic configuration. So it is the root of 2n square. So the first step or first cell or first orbit, the second orbit or second shell, and the electronic configuration. Example, the mass number of sodium is 11. So electronic configuration of sodium 2, 8, 1. So I said that the valency is the last electron of an element. Valency is the last electron of an element. So here see that the last electron is 1. So the valency of sodium is 1. Otherwise, the valency of aluminium Al 3, the valency of Mg means magnesium 2. So, when we read the chemical reaction, when we know to the chemical reaction, we must be known to the about the symbol, formula, valency. It's very needed. So, chemical reaction. Chemical reaction is a reaction that needs to the electron transformation and leads to other transform. Here, so this is the symbol of formula sulfur. This is the oxygen. So sulfur and oxygen makes sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide. This is the chemical reaction. The example of chemical reaction. So there are different kinds of chemical reaction here, such as addition reaction, combustion reaction, displacement reaction, and decomposition reaction. So number 1, addition reaction. Addition reaction. The chemical reaction in which more than one element combine to produce a new product. this reaction is called addition or substitution reaction. So I said it again, the reaction in which more than one elements combine to produce a new kinds of substance is called addition reaction. So for example, this is the iron plus this is the sulfur. So iron is an element and sulfur is an element. So iron and sulfur combine to make a new materials. This materials is called ferrous sulfate. This materials is called ferrous sulfate. So number 2, this is the zinc plus sulfur. So zinc and sulfur combine to zinc sulfide. Zinc sulfide. So it is possible to that two compounds mix and one compound here. So ammonia, NH4, this is the ammonia, and HCl is an hydrochloric acid. So ammonia is a compound and HCl or hydrochloric acid is a compound. Ammonia and hydrochloric acid makes a new compound. This compound is named ammonium chloride, NH4Cl. Ammonium chloride is a new product for our. So it is the example of addition reaction. My dear student, any problem here? This one ferrous, iron, this one sulfur. Again repeat. Okay, sulfur, iron and sulfur. So make this ferrous sulfate. It's a new product. It's a new element. So this is called reagent and this is called product. So iron is an element, sulfur is an element. So different kinds of element makes ferrous sulfate. Ferrous sulfate is a new product here. And number 2, zinc plus sulfur. So makes it zinc sulfide. So zinc is an element, sulfur is an element. So zinc sulfide is a new product. Here ammonia is a compound. HCl or hydrochloric acid is a compound. So ammonia and HCl or hydrochloric acid makes ammonium chloride. It is called Nishadol. So everyone understand? No problem here. Okay, thank you. So next, combustion reaction. In a combustion reaction, an element or compound reacts with oxygen, often producing energy in the form of heat or light. Combustion reaction always involve oxygen, but also frequently involve in hydrocarbon. So I said it again. Combustion reaction is a reaction always involved in oxygen. Always involved in oxygen. So no oxygen here, no combustion reaction. So the example, this one is the symbol of sulfur. This is the molecule of oxygen. So sulfur and oxygen make sulfur dioxide. So when sulfur react to the oxygen, so the oxygen burn in the air of sulfur and produce sulfur dioxide. This is the sulfur dioxide. And number 2, this is the Mg, magnesium, the symbol of magnesium plus O2, the symbol formula of oxygen. So it produces MgO. Here MgO, here magnesium is an element and O2 is a formula. So magnesium burn oxygen, burn magnesium by the air of oxygen and produce, at least we can find here MgO. This is the magnesium oxide. Everybody understand? Okay, no problem here. Okay, thank you very much. Number 3, displacement reaction. Displacement reaction is a reaction that a type of reaction in which part of one react is replaced to the other reactants. A displacement reaction is also called a replacement reaction. So, for example, this is the iron plus copper sulfate, CuSO4. This is the copper sulfate. The Bengali name of this one is called tooth. So, copper sulfate replaced or this one FeSO4 plus copper. So, here this one replaced here, this one replaced here, and this one replaced here. So, in this case, the reaction is called displacement reaction. So, iron react with copper sulfate. So, copper here and replace iron. So, this is the ferrous sulfate and this is the copper. It is a great example of our displacement reaction. Any problem here? Okay. So, last number, decomposition reaction. Decomposition reaction. So, decomposition reaction is a reaction a compounds break down or splits and makes it more than one or two compounds. It is called decomposition reaction. So, for example, this is the calcium carbonate. This is the calcium carbonate. So, CaCO3, calcium carbonate, it calls limestone. In the language of chemistry, it is called limestone. So, calcium carbonate, we applied heat, and so calcium carbonate divided into two parts. One part is called calcium oxide and another part carbon dioxide. So, this is the great example of decomposition reaction. Here, one part break down and two parts produced. So, calcium carbonate applied heat, it produced two parts. Here, calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. So, another example, copper carbonate. Every time applied heat, so this one is copper oxide plus carbon dioxide. Copper oxide plus carbon dioxide. So, copper oxide only one compound. So, applied heat is produced two product. So, one product is copper oxide and another product is carbon dioxide. So, number 3, potassium chloride, KClO3. Potassium chloride. The potassium chloride same as applied heat and produce potassium chloride plus oxygen. Potassium chloride plus oxygen. So, this is the example of decomposition reaction. In this chapter, this is any problem, every student ask me and send me any problem. Okay, thank you very much. Good.